So we're here with Congresswoman Donna Edwards in Prince George's County. To start with, can you explain why you think Prince George's County showed up so strong in the early vote numbers?
Well, I think it's really clear that Prince George's County clearly has the message. A couple of things. One, that the president sent a very strong message to us when he was here at Bowie State, that it was really important to him, who's governor of our state, and that we have a legislative team in the Congress that really has his back. And I think Prince George's County got that message. I think our early vote showed that, and our votes on Tuesday, November 2nd are going to prove it.
Okay, and the one other thing I wanted to talk about, I feel like we're always talking about Citizens United, but I feel like maybe people in Maryland don't see exactly how it's affecting our state. We hear about the Chamber of Commerce investing in Virginia. Can you explain a little bit about how we're seeing the effects of that decision in our state here?
Well, I don't know that we've seen the ripple effect of that in our state. I mean, we certainly have seen it on the Eastern Shore in Frank Cradaville's district, in the 1st Congressional District. I was down on the Eastern Shore campaigning with Mr. Cradaville, and you can see it. You can hear it on the radio ads. You can see it on television. The independent spending that's going on there, that's completely anonymous, and I think it's been very destructive. So in a key district in Maryland, we've seen it, but we've also seen it across the country. And in Maryland, we don't like that, and I think it's going to be imperative for us to really visit campaign finance reform in a way that it's meaningful for people and it's important for our democracy and our elections.
Are you going to try to do that during the lame duck session or wait till the next Congress?
Well, I know I'm going to raise it with our caucus. I mean, there might be few opportunities over these next several months to fix what clearly is a problem, and we cannot go into 2012 with the kind of election cycle that we've had here for 2010. I'm convinced of that.
Do you think we missed an opportunity to do it in the last session of Congress?
I think it wasn't really clear, frankly, how badly this would play out, but now all the evidence is there. And so there's no more excuse for waiting for real reform.
Okay, and last question. What race here in Maryland are you going to be watching closest tomorrow night?
Well, of course, I'm going to be watching the governor's race. I think it's really important for us to get a solid victory, and that begins and ends here in Prince George's County. And I'll be watching that race in the 1st Congressional District. I think Frank Cradaville has done everything that is possible in that district. I know I and all of our delegation have helped to try to turn the vote out in that district. It's winnable, it's doable, and I think it's going to be a sign of what happens across the rest of the country.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.